Hello and welcome to more Night of the Full Moon. We are coming back on a nightmare difficulty run with the mechanic. I really don't know what I want this playthrough. It's going to really be determined by a few factors. Let's take a look at the first factor, the fairy blessing.
What is your wish?
Now, Hourglass of Time, depending on the class, it can be really good, including the mechanic. I'm really kind of hoping for some multiplying bullets, though. And so I think I'm going to hit Tighten the Bolt. Let me permanently upgrade. Ooh. Can I get up to... Well, we'll come back to that. Mechanical Rabbit is not a bad card to start with, but it's not what I want. Let's go ahead, before we get started, I'm going to use gold coins.
Why do they want to catch me? I don't want to fight. Please, don't send me back.
And we're gonna hit that.
Hush.
Alright, Scarecrow.
Still, people sent me to guard.
Probably should have gotten the level up, but that is okay. I'm gonna just do that because I want energy release to really stack up. Again, we're gonna end turn. I'm hoping to get our frailty card. There we go. So we're gonna start with metallic tone, energy release. I guess I didn't need it.
The wind blew away my hat again.
And here we are. I'm gonna grab our 6 extra health. Maybe the cards aren't gonna be in our favor. Let's definitely fight you. I don't really want to fight the puppy at this point. And that'll finish it.
Become a great magician someday in the future.
We could fight the young puppy. It'll do a lot of damage to us because it always hits first and hard with multiple cards. And then our level up should counteract some of the damage that it's going to do. Or maybe it doesn't always hit hard, but always hits first. I'm just gonna... Ooh, there we go. There's some decent damage. Let's grab that. Okay, we have 2 of the cards that we want for our combination. Trying to think. Yeah, this should do it. Alright, now I talked about how actions are very valuable to the mechanic. It's true. Repair Patch. Gain 3 armor, draw an extra card on your next turn. That's not bad, and it can help with our multiplying bullet.
Please.
Let's go face the carpenter.
Another full moon. It's going to be more dangerous in the forest.
And we're going to do a Repair Patch. The extra draw is actually going to be really nice. Unfortunately, you're dodging. And... I like that the frailty went through either way. Oh, and you're gonna get the armor? That's fine. Okay, that's nice. So far, I haven't found any use for Tighten the Bolt. Disturb, no. Let's see if we can't get... Now, Rain of Bullets. Use all attack cards on the top 3 cards of the deck, then shuffle their copies. This is actually a build-up for that, but if I can't get the cards we need for it to work, it's not going to be helpful. What was this again? This was... Oh, yes. Let's go ahead and pick that up.
Check these out.
And still not what we need.
Don't miss
We're looking
it.
for multiplying bullet. Not what we
I
need.
would like to show you my ancestral
Let's go and face you.
Go to the dream world.
Alright. Start with that. As you can see, it's pretty decent to start with that. You're going to take our actions, but that's okay. Have you counter that move. And and then just hit you for
Now
3.
experiencing is not a dream.
Enchant, always a good card. Always, always.
There are-
We're going to want to keep Amnesia Tavern for the end of the chapter 1 so we can get rid of the prank we're going to be getting with our
Finish them all
nightmare
soon,
mode.
And come home early. It's late. What are you doing here?
Okay. I'm going to save up on Metallic Tone again. You're going to get armor, but that's fine. I'm actually going to lose the dog. What do we have there? Excellent. Okay. So. First. Second. Third.
It snows all
Very
year
nice.
round in the dark forest. It is quite abnormal.
Let's actually remove cards. We're going to want to remove some of our weaker basic attacks. If we get a chance to go for upgrades, that'll be nice. We have 6 cards remaining. So let's go ahead and search out additional cards. As far as this goes,
we should work hard on enhancing.
5 armor wouldn't be so bad for... I'm thinking maybe we're going to start boosting our attacks. Because we are going to want to have some strong attacks in here if we get the cards I'm looking for. So far, it's not for certain.
I can see.
We will go and fight the boss at this point.
The rat has teeth.
Okay. We might be in a little bit of trouble. Oh, no, here we go, here we go, here we go. So let's use Metallic Tone. Let's get some decent damage going. Use our Mechanical Dog. Ah, we have a multiplying bullet. I mean, I would have rather had 3 or 4 by this point, but it's clear that they're not being stocked in the shops this round, which is really making me reevaluate what I want. Just down to 19 health. We're gonna start stocking up again. Ow. This could be it. Alright. Going to gain an action. Did we do exact damage? That is awesome.
An advanced magician.
Alright, we level. You know, Repair Wrench will still work with us. It'll still work. It's not what we wanted. Okay. So, Nightmare Music Box is going to do a number of things. It's going to get us all the difficulty that we want. One of which is a prank card, which is why I was saving
What's
Amnesia
for
Tavern
today?
to just remove the prank. And you'll note that one of the difficulties is that the additional smithy and Amnesia Tavern price has gone up by 50%. That's why you want the free use, because your free use resets every chapter. I'm good to move on. And then we have this. I can consume 70 gold right now and get an additional action. That might not be bad. I might want to save up to 120 gold and get an additional draw. With how rare this is, let's go on to the next chapter. The countdown isn't wasted so long as we don't fight. We can see what's available there. So Fairy Blessing, upgrade all our cards, kind of pointless. That could be good eventually, but not with how we've been going. So let's get our locked diary. We'll go to chapter 4.
Meeting. What do you?
Hello, Time Elf. Okay, and so we have a few things we can look at. Every time we upgrade a card in battle, we get 2 armor. At the beginning of our turn, we gain 7 armor, and then we deal 1 additional damage. I mean, this, had we gotten what we wanted, might have ended up being okay, but it's really not at at this point. The 7 armor every turn. That's what I'm going to go for. Thorns, part of the difficulty increase. Do I want to get a prank or lose 2 maximum health? Lose the 2 maximum health. Start of your turn. Okay, this is a nice card, and it's worth the 70. So we're going to pass on the rest. We automatically equip it since the mechanic doesn't come with any of the equip cards. And what it's going to do is at the start of our turn, we're going to get an extra action, which with cards like energy bombing and actually speeding, it's not a bad thing to have. Because we went with a 70 gold cost, we're going to go there. Now, to unlock the chapter 4, we do want to do the smithy for diary. I'm not prepared to upgrade anything else at this point. That's not true. Paying 15 gold to upgrade repair wrench can be very useful. What it's going to do is it's going to increase everything to its maximum. It's not bad. Well, our deck isn't the best. Let's go and do that. We can consume 2 actions. Draw a card. I am going to use speeding right away. Use enchant. So use repair wrench, and you see our basic attack is now permanently upgraded to a 5 damage hit. We're going to grab that. Okay. Not bad, actually, not bad. Because what we're going to do is defeat him in 1 turn, all thanks to that. We got the extra actions we wanted. Yeah, it's not bad at all. We have Bloodletting, copy a card from our deck. All cards have -1 level, and each card has -1 level. But we get 20 gold. I'm not prepared to do Bloodletting yet, but if we get a decent enough card, it might be worth it. I might pass on Pandora altogether. Let's go and upgrade, then we'll end our turn. You know, with our maximum hand size, I probably should have waited on that upgrade. Yeah, we definitely should have waited, but that's okay. All right. Ow. But you know what? 1 strong hit is going to take you down. There we go. This isn't what I wanted with Tighten the Bolt, but it works. Let's choose a new path at this time. And see what's in the Grimmel control. Oh, we finally have Multiplying Bullet.
Sometimes.
Unfortunately, it's only 1, and it's not that helpful if you only have 1. Oh, that's right, you counter, but that's okay. We're gonna spend 2 action, draw a card, and we'll end. Hoping that we can upgrade this to our level 5, depending on what we draw. Okay, how do we want to do this? You know what, you can counter that. And then I'm actually gonna draw another card. And then I'm gonna end turn. We're gonna keep our 3 cards that we have on Nightmare difficulty. Okay, what do we want to have countered? I have to think very carefully on this. We're going to have our basic attack countered. We're going to be speeding. Enchant. We're going to use Metallic Tone. Energy Release. This gives us 5 armor. Very nice. We just need to defeat 1 more monster and we should have a level. Modest Chest. Omnipotence, no, let's refresh it. Modest Chest you can get twice. Rechargeable Cannon, yes. Cerberus is just a mean puppy. But I think we can take him. He's gonna go first and hit multiple. Oh no, he's not. No, he's not a mean puppy. I don't know why I was thinking that. I was still on the puppy. He's a countdown timer. It's the mimic chest that's just the mean puppy. My mistake. Okay, so this is fully upgraded twice. And that is the beauty. Now, I want to test something because I don't think I've tested it before. Let's go and throw on an equipment slot just so we have our options open. I don't think I've tested it before. It says it returns to level 1. Is the level 1 permanent? It's not. So now that we've fully upgraded it, we're going to have a 20 hitter because we got our repair wrench. We're going to use our shy chest here. No, we have been deliberately keeping our deck small. But we can grab our multiplying bullet, pass on that, and we'll fight the Trist woman.
I can be late, but you can't.
Okay, just... Well, I really should have waited to see if I got my double upgrade. Ooh, you're gonna... Okay. You're gonna counter the very first thing we do. I hate not to get a fully upgraded basic attack, but let's trigger the counter. Nope. Take away 20. Oh, I should have done that to start with then. And hey, rain of bullets. I mean... Wow, we have a lot of armor. Yeah, that is an annoying ability. Okay, now we're going to take a very large amount of damage every card we play, so we want to make sure that whatever we do
I am not
hits.
a fan of waiting, but I really like people who wait.
Alright, Trist is down. Oh, Becker is in chapter 2. That's going to be annoying.
Don't go any further.
Especially since all our cards are
Depths of
upgraded.
the forest are a dangerous place.
Let's grab that. Very first thing. There we go.
If you must insist on
Some enemies you
knowing.
want to defeat right away, and that ability really does help. Let's face off against the Castle Heroes. Castle Heroes are very dangerous if you let them get to a point or that point. Yeah, let's just do that. We're gonna draw one fewer card. That's okay. Oh, very nice. Let's get our armor anyways. Okay. And what is in here? Beginning of your turn, upgrade your hand. That doesn't really help us with our current setup. The enemy gains one frailty. Frailty will be disturbed. Might be nice, but let's pass on that.
With human beings, I can see your
And
lust.
let's go ahead and end turn. Okay, that's pretty horrible. Oh, I haven't upgraded speeding yet. Let's do that. Gonna draw. Okay. And then we have 22 armor. Not gonna be useful if he keeps whittling away at our maximum. Okay. Oh. Fire. I love that card. You know, that card might be worth it just to... Yeah, if we get another opportunity, it might be worth it to lose 12 max HP to get it, but I'm not so sure. Now, I've been holding off using the polluted spring. It is going to heal us, but with our nightmare difficulty mode changes that we have, any healing, any bandages or spring water we have, it's going to reduce our maximum health. Bandages reduce it by 1. Spring water reduces it by 2. So you see we have 42. We're going to heal, but now we're going to have 40. If I could have been certain I would have beaten the other two, I might not have done that. And bandages here have that same issue. Actually, this is going to be worth it. Remember, we transform gold into other purposes, and we had an extra equipment slot anyways. Let's fight the Phantom, shall we?
There is no choice for either of us.
Repair patch. Draw. Yes. Okay, you're gonna counter whatever we use, which means probably just the basic attack. Yeah. Okay, you're down to 5. We're pretty good at dealing some major damage here, but we're gonna need to work on it. Let's do speeding.
People will sleep for long after death, but who knows?
Alright, get 3 armor. Use all the attack cards on the top 2. That's actually a very good thing for us right now. And what is in here? We have another multiplying bullet, this time rank 2. At the beginning of your turn, draw an action card. It costs 0. As nice as that is, we're gonna pass for now.
Let the cold swallow you.
Where is my cat?
This would help eliminate the action cards from our deck, meaning that those cards that say play the attack cards on the top would be nice. It's tempting. And we have to kind of make a decision now. Every turn that we have this active and not used, it's a waste. I hate to do this. You know what? No, we're going to do Repair Patch so that we can copy our card. Let's face the Snow Brute.
Stop you.
We're going to copy our card using the Pandoria's Blessing. And I'm going to immediately draw. And I'll do the 5. I still want to upgrade this basic attack, but every time that, or every turn that goes on that we don't, makes it understandable. Okay. How are we going to do this? So give you frailty. And there we go. We have enough to use one, but not the other. Gonna do that. Oh, that's nice. Oh, and that shows the usefulness of that plus 70. Okay, very nice. We got him up to 12, and this would be a piece of cake if we had the blessing that says your frailty doesn't go away. Do some enchanting. We can at least get that upgraded. Get some additional armor. And we'll draw. Yeah, we're doing okay on the armor. I really like the summoning mecha.
The north wind is roaring and void.
Okay.
Don't
What do
miss
we have here? Rain of Bullets would be good. Gain 1 action, trigger all other exhaustion. We're gonna pass though. We are gonna pass. We got our 10 health.
Check these out. You will find what you need.
You know, let's go and grab that. And of course we get the apothecary. And, you know, I was going to want to copy rechargeable cannon, especially since a single use of repair wrench will fully upgrade rechargeable cannon. Let's go ahead and copy it. Go with my original plan. Upgrade all cards for every overflow, gain in armor. Not bad for us. Not bad. We're gonna... Oh, I hate to waste an apothecary, but you know we've actually, between our power and the witch's apothecary, we've come out at actually I think with the, if we count the witch's apothecary, if we count our upgrade ability, if we count the magic pool or spring water that we took, and if we count the copy a card, we are at a net 0, so we've completely evened it out. I can live with that. We have Amnesia Tavern, which we're going to want to use... oh no, we need to trade our card away before we use Amnesia Tavern. So we still have this card which will never show up in our deck, the Diary, and we need to trade it away with Amnesia Tavern. I do want the upgrade, so we're gonna have to get rid of the bandage. Is the card trader not in chapter 2 right now? We'll have to find out. Let's see, what is this? When an enemy uses a card... Really? I'm gonna use it one more time. Now, how do I want to do this? You know, let's pull these out. And we're actually gonna... Oh wait, no, I could have had it costing 0. There we go. Sword in the Stone. 1 turn. And I even messed up. So deal 10 damage, use all attack cards on the top 4 cards. Okay, we're going to definitely grab that. Okay, I do want to...
You will find what you need.
Grab that. There we go. Card trader gets rid of the diary.
Has its value.
And then we have one more free use. I think one more use period. And, you know, I still haven't been able to do that, so let's do that. Speeding isn't bad. We don't need that, so now we can get rid of that with our free amnesia. We have our silver carver. This is going to be what unlocks the chapter 4. Now, just to be clear, if you don't do that, on any of the difficulties that are other than normal, I believe, you can pick your chapter 3 boss, which is a lot of fun. It's useful for getting the achievements. However, as soon as you lock in chapter 4, you no longer get to choose your, you no longer get to choose it. So, with that being said, we are locked in for chapter 3, and that means we're locked in for chapter 4 as well. On nightmare difficulty. I'm a little bit worried. We did not get everything that we wanted. Weakness analysis. Oh, that's actually extremely useful for us. Every 10 times we deal damage, the enemy gains 1 frailty. Those two work well together. But we're going to go with weakness analysis. And what are we going to do? Lose health or pay gold? Right now we're going to do neither.
You will feel real sorrow.
And then let's draw another card. And we're going to need to build up our frailty. Are you not playing the card that skips my turn? Oh, there we go. Yep, we're skipped. And they get this one. Draw one of my favorites, actually. Even though we can't do anything, we can do this, and that way we can... And I'm going to get rid of the wrench. You're going to knock out my best card. Oof. Okay, that's fine. We're going to upgrade all cards, get a lot of armor. Draw again. We're going to lose our pranks. I forgot that she was doing that. We have got to hit her hard and quick. I'm making mistakes on this one. Okay. Let's do speeding. Enchant.
Why?
And there we go.
Why did I lose again?
No one
And
is
we'll
faster
go
than
for the
I
hunter
can
as
shoot
well.
ya, even if I close my eyes.
What do we want? We're going to keep Rain of Bullets for now. You're going to counter the very first thing I do, which is fine. And actually, yeah, let's go and... Oh. That's okay. Okay, so your frailty is sticking around. Gonna counter again. What do I want you to counter, though? None of those. Let's counter that. And... we're gonna save up for the speedings, get lots of actions. I probably shouldn't have used that card, but that's okay. He's gonna poke through our armor, finally. And it was for a good chunk. That's okay. That is okay. Ooh. Let's do that. Yeah, counter though. And that will do it. Unfortunately, we may need some healing. Particularly if I do this. So we're going to lose the health. And what that's really equating to is losing max. Oof. We're going to want to save our money to see what else we can purchase.
Snacks.
Okay. Get some speeding. Draw. And then let's get an extra action. You're gonna take away my actions, huh? I mean, that works because we have equipment that gives us action. And then we're gonna actually drop speeding from our list. We have a fairly decent armor deck without actually meaning to build one. Okay. And that was permanently upgraded, although I don't think we get to keep it. I think that was one of the temporary ones. And that'll do it. How close are we to leveling? Okay, so we need at least a level 6 enemy to level. Amnesia Tavern, not ready to go there. Not using the Apothecary. We have no money there, so we're just gonna pass. I'm not prepared to go against the Treant right now. Yeah, we're gonna have to lose 2. What is in our shop? Gonna pass on the shop. What is in this shop?
Check these out. You will find what you need.
If we had gone a better frailty build, I might have done that. Let's go face the Mushroom King. Mushroom King, I believe you get immortality. Yeah. After you die, you revive once. And then we'll end our turn. Let's grab that. I'm wondering, does the frailty go away? I don't think it does when you revive. When we revive, our stuff stays. Alright, speeding. The mechanical dog. And then... okay, and rocket booster is down to only costing 1, down from 8. Very nice. Alright, that works. And then we're going to upgrade for 10 armor. Draw, we don't want to use anything right now. He's going to use plenty of cards himself. This is actually getting rather dangerous. Even with all our armor, if he does piercing or drain damage, we're pretty doomed. There we go.
First, no cooperation.
I mean, we get a level, which is nice. I'm going to definitely grab that equipment slot back so that we can get the assembly tools going. Very nice to have them.
Don't miss it.
Every time we lose an action, don't care. Draw 2. Let's see, draw 2 cards, draw an additional card next turn. As nice as that would be, we're going to say no.
I regret choosing.
I don't like either of those options right now. What is in our shy chest? We're gonna pass that.
Where is
We could get another upgrade or gain 5 armor, gain 1 action and 1 card. Gain 1 action, 1 card, draw in this combat. Yes. Alright, we have healing. And we're back to where we were. So we're just kind of... oh, we have the witches. Okay. Let's do speeding. Speeding was free because of reasons. Oh, because of our equipment that we have. Okay, mechanical arm is free. Very nice to have. Choose a card from your hand at the beginning of next turn. Yeah, we'll definitely go with that. Unfortunately, he blocks a large amount of damage. We do a lot of little damage, and then we have sources of large damage. We have our copy. Wait, does it do piercing damage? It must have. Yeah, it's piercing damage. That's wonderful. Get that multiplying bullet upgraded. Enchant. Upgrade. Get 41 armor. 21 more piercing damage. And let's draw. So next turn we're going to... speeding is going to be really good when we draw them from our equipping card. Our assembly tools. Alright, we are walking away pretty decent from this. So far, at least. Okay. Yeah, let's do speeding. This costs 0, but we still don't have our upgrade. Excellent. Excellent. Let's start our Witch's Doubt. Do we want to upgrade? There are no cards to upgrade. So
I regret you.
I'm not going to get rid of it just in case I get a card. I'm like, I really want to upgrade that today.
No longer control my axe.
Okay, so speeding goes up. Get that on there. Okay, exiled, gain 1 action. And we have 49 armor. Okay, not a bad workaround. And we got our rocket booster for free. Very nice. And 21 damage. Oh, let's see. The damage you deal increases your own armor. Gotcha. So we are in an armor. Not a stalemate, but a standoff. Let's grab that. Let's use our enchant. Grab speeding again. Multiplying bullet. Okay, beautiful.
Thank goodness it didn't hurt you.
Ashes to ashes.
And then let's face off against
Human.
death.
What do you want to know?
Oh, you know what? I should have done that first. I should have done that first. Just do our 20. We're getting too many action cards for our current playthrough to be that useful. Maybe I should... Oh, you're going to counter? Okay. What do I want to have countered? Let's do a quick draw. And then... I'm getting a bit worried. 10 poison damage is not a good thing. Let's get that speeding up. Okay, and then this should finish it off.
All things will bleed into one.
Very nice. Ooh. I still don't have anything to upgrade, so you are going to be what we lose next. Let's take a bite of the apple
This is not a good place for
and face the Fire Guardian.
Why should I bother?
Definitely get that and that. Don't really want to use that this turn, although maybe I should have. Let's go ahead and draw those. Okay, and I'm happy with that. We're each gonna draw one pure card. That's okay. That's okay. All right, you're free. Speeding, definitely. Get the mechanical arm down. And we're gonna draw, enchant, speeding again. Now, multiplying bullets, fortunately, they are going to be really, really, really good at fixing our too few attack cards. Let's get that going, that going. Maybe that was too early, but at 65 armor, I'm feeling somewhat safe that I don't need to try to defeat this in one go. Oh, I just wish that we could use Mechanical Heart as often as we needed to. Let's see. Speeding. Bunch of armor. Okay, beautiful. And fire.
Outsiders have broken the peace with dead people.
Did one increase the upgrade limit of the other? I think it did. Alright, let's take a quick look. Vacuum cleaner when the enemy's card is exiled. We don't need that. Another rocket booster would not be bad, and another corrosive potion would not be bad. Draw one card, enemy suffers frailty. Because frailty sticks. For now, though, we have to make some decisions. I was really hoping to get additional components. That's not happening. Not this time. And I think we're done. Unless I save up for it. An extra draw would be very nice. So at this point, I'm happy with the cards we have. Let's get rid of Amnesia Tavern. Lost Apple. Ah, this one I'm a bit worried about. Because of all the pranks, it kind of messes with what we're trying to do. We're going to draw. And then I'm just going to end turn. Plus, I kind of want to experiment with getting 2 rechargeable cannons. Okay. Speeding. Speeding. Rocket booster. And we're going to see. Alright, it did not. I imagine I can just go back and watch the footage. We're going to save on that. Ouch, we need that armor back. Okay. Oh, that was nice.
The evil expansion will kill you.
And again, we're getting right down low where we need additional health.
Intangible water.
Let's at least get our free health
My
upgrade.
newly produced potion.
At 13 apiece, though, we're gonna decline. Lost apple. And what do we collect? At the beginning of your turn, get 1 mechanical explosive. That's not bad.
Where there is water, there is
6 cards left, huh?
I only carry the high.
I'm gonna pass on the shop. Just gonna pass on it.
Don't miss it.
Assembly station. Yeah, we're gonna pass on this as well. Remember, there is a shop in Chapter 4 that's basically an infinite shop.
I only carry the
Beginning of your
highest
turn,
quality
Smoke Bomb
goods.
and Devourer. We're passing on that. Let's get our Shy Chest. And you know what? As much as I like Assembly Tool... Oh, you know what, actually? That's what we're going to do.
I'm more like drift.
That's what we're going to do, is we're going to get an extra equipment slot.
Family mean.
And I'm going to face the...
as clear as
Let's see, this should level us up.
in the world of
I'm really
water.
hoping.
I dominate.
So we get a recurring frailty every single time. Okay. Going to upgrade. And then let's actually do that. So every time we use some sort of damage, it's going to be boosted by 2, and then next turn by 3, and so on and so forth. It is not bad. And let's see. It's going to be 6 times 8.
Water brings life.
Which is a victory for us. Lose 2 actions, gain double actions next turn. We're gonna go with the health. I feel like we lost
Family
some.
means hope. Crocodiles don't cry only because they're never sad.
Let's get that. We'll get speeding going. That was kind of pointless, wasn't it? Get some more bullets going. We're gonna do half damage, and he's already worked through our armor. Okay. We don't want to use this right away. This is piercing. And I really just don't want to do anything, but I will. Well, we're at the half damage. Oh, darn. Oh, well. I can deal with one fewer card. Okay. So let's get going. First, well, we're still at half damage, but that's okay. Alright, multiplying bullet got all the way upgraded. Should have done that in the reverse order, but that's okay. We're at 39 health. Going to draw. And then, yeah, we're going to use an energy bomb. We're getting decent frailty on him. And again, that's going to build. What this means is I will win a war of attrition. Okay, get that. And that is the beauty of the kind of deck we built, is when the cards trigger off of each other over and over and over again. Yeah, let's do that. We could have done a 40 damage finisher, but I didn't. Alright, so we have mechanical control. Every 10 cards we have, draw a card and gain 1 action. No. I hate to get gold at this point. I really do. But it will carry over. And here we are. As tradition, I'm just gonna let the scene play. Very nice. Let's see, it's been a bit. I'm gonna have to try to re-remember the snail. I mean, each of these have...
Hey, what?
A spore's glory is
Yeah, let's do this.
surrender, foul being.
Okay, so enchant. Do I want to enchant? I think I do. I think I do. What do I forget? Triggered when the enemy uses a card, exile it. Yes, that's right. So we're gonna exile. I should have exiled. Oh my gosh, I have the perfect counter and I wasted it. Let's do speeding. Let's send that off. And the reason I'm going to use this last, and I should have been using it last all along, is upgrade's now going to affect all of those bullets I just used. I have the perfect counter to the Spore Lass's ability, and that is to... Oh wow, you're just gonna destroy me with poison very quickly, aren't you? And that is just to use this card. It's a free card, it's kind of meh. For some reason, I thought that when I played a card, exile it, I'd get to use the card. But that's not the case. Let's do that. And we're going to end there. Oh my goodness, this is painful. You know what? Ouch. So again, that. Now, unfortunately, the poison means that I will lose a War of Attrition. That's free. And then I have to think about that. That's 9 times 6, so no, not yet. Okay, now it's still 9 times 5, 45. That should be enough. Oh, it's 8.
You have the power of purification too.
So we aren't going to get levels, but we are going to get gold, and we have this healing available. I said that this has an unlimited shop, and it does. Okay, I'm looking for equipment specifically, or the assembly card. No, I don't want that. Gain 3 armor, trigger all effects of armor. No. Disturb is kind of pointless now. I mean, it's just one more source of frailty. Gain a copy of the last action card we played this turn. It's tempting. Double your armor, gain 6 armor, not bad. We can upgrade again. Second mouse is not that bad. We'd be... Ooh. Let's go fight the wandering snail while I think that one through.
Finally as beautiful as everyone else.
Okay. Definitely speeding up. See, now you have to counter one. That's going to do 14 damage, so I'm going to have you counter one of those. And then one more card. No, that's not acceptable. Not acceptable. Don't do that. Okay, we're going to counter the next card. That's fine. Enchant. Speeding. Let's have you counter this. Then I'm actually going to get these two. Definitely yes. Yeah, you can counter that. I have a feeling we're going to be healing at the end of this. Okay, so corrosive slime. Okay, yeah. Oh, I thought he had his counter up. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. We can live. Let's get that speeding going. Now you have your counter up. After that. Upgrade everything. And that's what I wanted to see. Now let's grab that. Oh my goodness, no. Okay. So now he's gonna be... Okay, you can... We're not at our counter yet. Let's do that. And we've taken him down.
I've been purified.
We won't level again, but the extra 44 money.
One's at fault.
And I believe this one says we can only use outside cards. Is that it?
Don't
No.
go any closer, human.
It's not. At the end of, or at the beginning of turn, if you have any cards left, you will increase your damage. Okay. So, enchant. And then we will use Rocket Booster. Unfortunately, that increased damage really stack up. Yep, it was enough to pierce through our armor, and that's okay. So how do we want to work this? Do speeding, and then... Okay. Get that up. We're just going to be able to do enough to deal with the curling. And yeah, we'll use all 4 actions on that. Let's not really going to help us much. Okay, barely had enough armor to deal with everything. How do we want to work this one? Okay, beautiful actually. And 44 damage.
Thank you for your purification.
I'm thinking no on the mouse, and the reason is that we need to win this pretty darn quickly. Is this even useful?
A good weapon, maybe.
No. Let's go ahead and heal. We have to use all three. As awesome as this would be, I'm not willing to give up an equipment slot at this point for it. Nope. Nope. No. No. This may take some time. Okay. Fabric. Choose another card at the beginning of your turn. No. Remove the trap. Deal 4. Exile all cards on the enemy's field. Tempting. Regain all the armor lost in this battle. Yes. And when the enemy suffers frailty, draw a card. Okay. Is that worth that? You know what? I think it might be. And there's no upgrading it, right? Yeah. So let's face the boss. I only think it might be because we're gonna go through our deck so quickly, I feel. Let's see. Enchant. It says remove instead of exile. We're gonna save that. We're also going to keep remove the trap. Alright, there we go. Very nice. Let's grab speeding. And we're up to 54 armor. And every time he deals damage, this card, Self-Repair, gets stronger. Okay, yeah, you're fully charged, so let's do that. Rain of Bullets. What does that do at the start of your turn? Yeah, we don't want that. Let's do remove the trap. Now, fortunately, we are winning the war of attrition for now, but he's going to change half of our cards into kind of pointless cards. Okay, excellent. Let's do another speeding. Another speeding. Another pure upgrade. One of those. Let's draw, actually. Okay, perfect. Alright, and there we go. You see, fortunately, Self-Repair stayed. But unfortunately, he's going to do piercing damage now. That's not nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and use that. And he did lose all his frailty. Stop doing that. We'll lose. There's no way we can win against piercing. Oh dear. Yeah, it just made it impossible to win. I might actually restart this one and see what we can do. Because we lose. No matter what happens, we lose. Let's try one more restart. No, it's going to be the exact same setup. Let's go and start with that right away. And then as we use cards, Rocket Booster is going to get better. Get assembly tools out. Yeah, we won't want to use remove the trap for just a bit. But if he gets pierced that high, it becomes pointless. All right. Then we'll upgrade. Yes. Let's get that going. That higher. Right now it's 7 damage times 12. So not quite. But let's just use that, get it out of our hand, and make sure that when the piercing damage starts, we are at maximum health. Here's the deal. Are we ready? Are we ready? We might be. Let's go ahead and do that. Then we're actually going to finish him off with that. Do we want to draw? Okay, we're going to build up our frailty again. Okay, 5 I'm okay with, but that's quickly going to increase. Beautiful, beautiful. Screen that, gain that. I kind of want to get these upgraded so that they'll be doing 80 damage each. Alright. And they will be. I mean, I had to restart to do this, so it's not a true win. I could have done just so much damage. Oh, 5 times 19, yeah. 195 damage. But I wanted to laser him. I mean, think about it, laser brings light. Sorry, I'll be quiet. I'll let you watch this and we'll go over my deck. Truly a sad end. I do have one request if anyone is watching from the development team, make a chapter 4 for the werewolf. I love the werewolf. I don't play the werewolf now because there's no chapter 4. It feels incomplete. That being said, this is one of the best deck building games I've ever played. It's my favorite. It beats Slay the Spire. It beats Doors of Insanity. It beats Gordian Quest. All of those games have something that this doesn't. And I'll admit, Gordian Quest, if I'm in a role-playing mood, I love that game. Doors of Insanity, a lot of quirks, but this is my go-to. Definitely my go-to. So, let's take a look first at our blessings, quote-unquote. Very first blessing we got, Tighten the Bolt. Really, the entire game was surrounded about that. Hold on, my alarm for some reason is going off. Sorry about that. Yeah, Gordian Quest, all of that. This is my favorite, but let's talk about those blessings just like I said. Sorry about the interruption. We have Tighten the Bolt. We have Dark Movement. This is one of the nightmares. The initial hand and card sequence of the battle are locked, and it does say the initial. You'll notice that everything went very differently that second round, and that's because your start is locked, not anything else. So, bandages and spring water will reduce max health. We talked about that. Increase the cooldown of exploration skills and combat skills. Get one prank card, and you saw that we needed our Amnesia Tavern in Chapter 1 to stick around to deal with that. It really paid off to have it. Get rid of that. Pranks do not play well with the type of deck we built. Withered Movement. The price of Smithy, Tavern, Witch, and Apothecary in Witch Apothecary are increased. Repair Shop, one of the best blessings you can get as the mechanic. It just gets 7 armor every single turn, and it turns Battles of Attrition into something where you are not losing health or not as much health, but they are, and so it turns Battles of Attrition in your favor, along with any frailty that you do. Lost maximum health. Yep. We lost our equipment slot, and I don't think that hurt us very much. I got a second blaster for 12 health. I don't think that helped us very much. Silver Carver unlocked Chapter 4. We had our weakness analysis, which really changed any Battle of Attrition we had around, especially once we equipped our Frailty Mouse. Lost 20 health, and then Explosive Workshop. Now, these two, you might be wondering how we got those. Those were from clearing thorns. We avoided, with the exception of our movements, any prank cards, because it would have really destroyed us. Anything like of that nature would have really destroyed us. Let's go over this. We kept 3 basic attacks, and one of the virtues of Tighten the Bolt is that they just stick around and they are awesome. And so these 1 damage cards and 3 damage cards permanently become 5 damage cards, and it's necessary to have multiple sets of attack cards for what we're doing, not just all action, like some mechanic builds go. We did not pick up the interference or robot until we got our frailty blessing. Once we had that and the frailty was sticking around, we were ultimately doing very, very well. A generator is good for any mechanic build. Getting an extra action regardless of whether they take away your actions, whether or not anything else happens, or just building actions over time. Very useful, especially since we have an ability with the mechanic that we can use every single turn for the cost of 2 actions to draw a card. Assembly tools we kept on our main build as much as we could until the very end, when we replaced it with Vulnerability Detector, which turned Interference Robot into a Frailty +1 draw every single turn. I never did get our primary upgrade ability to give us a permanent +1 draw, but this effectively did it so long as we didn't lose our equipment. Energy Release, draw 4 lightning, gain 1 actions from our original deck. That's okay, but we want as many cards as we can with this build, and you're going to see why as we go on. Repair Patch, gain 5 armor, draw an extra card your next turn. Reflective Shield, gain 5 armor, use all the attack cards in the top 3 cards of your deck. And if they say use all the attack cards or use an additional attack card, like we're going to come up to, they're going to go off. Metallic Tone was a free frailty. You saw me early game use it to build up near one-hit combos, or one-turn combos. In later game, with Vulnerability Detector equipped and with the Weakness Analysis equipped, it was an extra source of damage and draw, which was very nice, but it does get exiled the first turn you use it. Here is what really pulled us through is Multiplying Bullet. Once you get Multiplying Bullet up to the maximum, it's deal 6. It says draw 1 card, but really it says use the next attack card or something of that nature. I still haven't worked out the exact mechanic, whether it uses the next attack card or whether it's like Reflective Shield, which I think it's like that, where if the next card is an attack card. And then shuffle a level 1 Multiplying Robot into the deck. This meant that Multiplying Bullet would chain off of itself over and over and over again. It's what we were going for early on. We just weren't very lucky to find it. Repair Wrench is one of the few cards in the increased cost for upgrading that I actually wanted to upgrade out of battle because it upgrades your cards twice. That means a level 1 bullet maxes out to another multiplying bullet that will generate one or generate another multiplying bullet, and so on and so forth. It also means that the rechargeable cannon, which can get up to 80 damage as you saw, really recharges very quickly. And because it's an attack card, it boosts through. Enchant, I can't think of a single example where I would not encourage you to pick up an enchant if there are no other good options. And even if there are some other good options, it's just a great card to have, particularly in a card where you want to be going through your deck as quickly as possible to generate as many multiplying bullets as possible. Mechanical Arm is one of the best cards the mechanic can get, presuming you can use lots of cards. And one thing about assembly cards in this, where it says use a card, every card that Multiplying Bullet or Reflective Shield uses will count towards that assembly cost. Same with the Mechanical Dog. Gain 5 armor, get 1 random card. Rain of Bullets, use all attack cards in the top 3, then shuffle copies into the deck. This is amazing so long as you're not getting basic attacks or other weak. So early on it was much less effective, but you saw that it really was effective. It did mean that if I got an exiled Metallic Tone, I'd get an extra version of that. I only got 1 Rain of Bullets, and I think that was enough for us. Energy Bombing, you saw that I was building up actions through Speeding and Generator, and it really, or with Frailty, increasing the damage of every action spent, it really is just amazing. We have Rocket Booster. The 8 assembly cost is nothing when you are working with so many extra attack cards being played from your deck. And then, of course, it uses all the attack cards in the top 5 and deals 12 damage flat. Speeding is great, particularly with assembly tools. When you draw it, you get free 5 action when it's upgraded, and you have assembly tool. Otherwise, you get plus 2 action, but either way, you draw a card. Very nice. Rechargeable Cannon, you saw its use here. Its value to me was questionable, but it would often help me deal with opponents who had resistances. And then Self-Repair at the very end, regain all the armor lost in the battle. I admit I would not have lost the first one except for piercing damage. Self-Repair would have allowed me to just jump all the armor, but when I saw that he was doing piercing damage, it was over, particularly when there was absolutely nothing I could do. And then upgrade all cards. I wasn't using this to the full potential. You want to use your multiplying bullets and get them, or your max level multiplying bullets and your recharge cannons out of the way, back into your deck, and then possibly use this. Also, I believe that it only upgrades cards you haven't played this turn. So as I played, I was watching the armor go down. I bet I could have used this much better. But that's my deck. That's how I won Nightmare difficulty. But do keep in mind, it's not a true win because... well, it's not a true win for me. I feel I could have done better because I did lose that first Spirit Guardian or Force Guardian, whatever, fight. Well, anyways, this has been the first time in a long time we've done a Night of the Full Moon. I still play the game. I still enjoy it. And let me know if you do too. In the meantime, I am Nidanoski, and as always, have fun.